wrestling fans and WWE Universe to Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play here for WWE NXT. And I hope you guys are ready for some of the most electrifying sports entertainment you have ever seen here on YouTube today. It's Tim Reynolds Show. Now let's go as we see the crowd is big and ready here for NXT. Hope you guys are ready for some excellent live play-by-play here on Tim Reynolds Show. On the CW presented Progressive. But tonight we're gonna kick off our night with tag team action from our women's division. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, kicking things off with our first match of the night. As we see it's scheduled for one fall, and making her way to the ring, she is the NXT Women's North American Champion, Tatum Paxley! All right, looks like we're working good, running good here. As champion, since there's now no one stabbing her in the back.
Let me tell you something. Tatum Paxley definitely trying to prove that she is the face of this women's division. Got a big chance to be with her tonight, big. Goodbye. Goodbye. Brothers alone. I love it.
Strength for me, Orlando! NXT Universe, you are about to find out that heavy metal is immortal and soul is
And ladies and gentlemen, one of the newest superstars here on NXT, making her way to the ring, it's Izzy Rain, or Lizzie Rain. My apologies. Izzy Rain.
NXT upside down, Booker, and she's done it in a very short order.
Oh, I'm throwing it up, big. I'm throwing it up the lot. Oh,
all right, making sure everything's running good here, guys. Thank you for hanging out here. What's up, Keith? Try out NXT. Let's go, Tim. Hey, yeah, why not, man? Like I told you guys, we're hitting on all cylinders now on Tim Reynolds Show. We're going to get this channel growing before we get ready for the NFL season coming up here in 2026. It's going to be the year of Tim Reynolds Show, guys. I can feel it. I can feel it. And you see Tatum Paxley just as fired up as Lizzie Rain. But ladies and gentlemen, the next opponent, making her way to the ring for this fatal four-way matchup, or it's actually a tag team match. It's Nikita Lyons!
What's that dragged in? Big Cat Cheetah ready to...
Paxley's a nutcase? Yes, I have seen that, brother.
Of course, Nikita is eyeing a possible goal and a championship opportunity on a ball. This is a huge 48 hours for Nikita.
All right, guys, get the poll ready here.
What that is.
What's up, XMLB? How we doing, man? $10,000? What? Let's go, let's go.
It's South Australia.
And making her way to the ring, the tag team partner for Nikita, she is Zarya!
Let me tell you something. Zarya's out here, but she's out here by protest. She don't want this. But more importantly than that big, She don't need it right there. I saw you walk out right here, man. I see feet. About to happen, man. And I cannot wait. Unleash the beat. Unleash the beat. That is love. Come on, man.
All right, guys, there's a poll ready for you guys.
Had a couple of
Hey, I used to wrestle there, brother.
Tatum, Paxley, Zarya, of course.
All right, so we got our first matchup here on the night. Don't forget to get your vote in as Lizzie Rain and Zarya will start us out as we see a nice tie up here in the middle of the ring. And Zarya shoving Izzy Rain all the way back down to the mat. I don't know if Lizzie is ready for the power of Zarya. As we see here, Rain going for a nice maneuver, but Zarya able to counter it. Oh, a beautiful show of strength here with those wrist locks here as Lizzie Rain tries to fight back, but a shoulder tackle knocks her down. A quick kick out there at two, a nice kip up there. And Rain, the passion there, but oh, the headbutt from Zarya. And now off the ropes here. And uh-oh, Lizzie, a nice counter there with the headbutt. And now, going for the Hurricane Rana takes out Zarya. And now Lizzie Rain, got picked up, looking for a roll through here, but Zarya was ready for it as she picks up Rain. Rain, taken down with the clothesline. Coffee, what's going on, man? I'm maybe New Orleans Saint Superfan, but my sister said that red shirt looks like a Buccaneers shirt. Yeah, man, we a big Buccaneers fan here, man. Appreciate you. We see a tag made. Tatum Paxley answers with a big knee there to Zarya. The cover and a kick out at two. What's up, G-Unit? And a nice counter by Tatum Paxley. The tag made there by Nikita Lyons. And Zarya not too happy about it, as Nikita's now the legal woman for her team. And Paxley thrown over to the outside ring apron and able to dodge that maneuver. And hits Lyons there with a beautiful enziguri. And now ducking out of the clothesline. Tatum Paxley with the roll through here. And the cover, but a kick out at two. And a big right hand from Nikita Lyons. And now Tatum's in trouble here. And Paxley picked up and slammed down. A beautiful body slam there by Nikita Lyons. And now taunting Lizzie Rain as she stands on the chest of Tatum Paxley. And able to roll out of the way was Tatum as she gets ready to try to make a tag to her partner. And Zarya makes the tag. She's now legal. And here comes Lizzie Rain. And double kicks! A double drop kick takes out Zarya. Nikita Lyons goes for the clothesline. And Lizzie Rain and Tatum Paxley with the clothesline as they're starting to see the teamwork work together here for them as they're looking, maybe to go airborne. And the dive-through drop kicks through the bottom rope. And Tatum Paxley and Lizzie Rain are fired up and got the momentum here in this match early on WWE NXT. And we see Zarya and Nikita Lyons need to get back to working as a tag team here if they want any chance to get back in this matchup. What's up, everybody? Hope we're doing good. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. What's up, XML? YouTube2, how we doing? And we got Keith in the chat as well. Coffee time. What's Byron? How we doing, man? Thank you for hanging out on the channel. And Tyrese Maxey, what's up? What's up? Hope everybody's doing good. Don't forget to please hit that like button, guys, and subscribe to the channel. All right, we're here on commercial break, guys. We'll be back in just a few moments here. All right, if you guys have any wrestling questions or shout outs, let me know here in the live stream. All right, so the action resumes back inside the ring as we see a huge right elbow there by Zarya to Tatum Paxley. And now Paxley in trouble. And now off the ropes. Uh-oh, able to stop before Nikita Lyons came in with a kick. And now ducking onto the clothesline, Tatum Paxley. Oh, looking for the roll through here, but Zarya able to show off the power with that spine buster. And now the Women's North American Champion is in trouble here in this matchup, this tag team match, where we see Zarya and Nikita Lyons going up against Tatum Paxley and Lizzie Rain. So there we go, into the corner. And now Zarya with a big elbow there, and now a clothesline in the corner as well. And another drops Tatum Paxley. And the power on display by Zarya. The cover, but a kick out at 2. So Zarya has dominated this matchup here for the most part as Nikita Lyons gets the tag, and now Zarya and Nikita look like they're on the same page. And there's a boot to the back of Tatum Paxley. And now Nikita Lyons going right into that submission-like maneuver here. A little bit of a Kimura headlock here by Nikita Lyons. And now Tatum Paxley's going to have to fight out of it here and try to avoid the submission. Fighting back here is Paxley. Couple of right hands to the gut as the WWE Universe gets behind her. But, oh, ducking under that enziguri. Nikita Lyons goes right back to that headlock Kimura type of submission-like maneuver on Tatum Paxley. All right, we are back here, guys, to the action.
Nikita Lyons and Zarya.
And we see here Nikita Lyons throws Paxley into the corner and moving out of the way, and now head first into the top turnbuckle goes Lyons. And, oh, blocking that right hand and answering with the right elbow is Paxley, who answers with a chop. And now a big kick to the gut and going for a right, ducking underneath it, ducking under the kick. And, oh, and Lyons able to hit with the second effort. And now, oh, Lyons, oh, a nice power bomb there to Paxley. The cover, but a kick out at 2.
This has been taken with a pop in the head. Big into the spine for Zarya.
And now Paxley, oh, slammed down once again by Nikita Lyons, and the big elbow in the corner. Zarya makes the tag. She's now legal. And Paxley, oh, able to answer there with the big boot. And, oh, hits Nikita on the outside. And now, uh-oh, getting caught there. Zarya has Paxley, but Paxley trying to fight out of it here. Zarya went for the F5. Paxley lands on her feet. And now Zarya goes through the middle rope as Paxley now finds the opening she needs. Tatum needs to make a tag to Lizzie Rain here, folks.
To the outside.
So close yet so far away.
And look at her go. As she tries to get closer and closer, the tag's made. Here comes Lizzie Rain. The clothesline to Nikita Lyons, who's also legal. Another clothesline. A big kick. And now Lizzie, what's she looking to do here? And, oh, the power on display with that power slam. And now Lizzie Rain in control. And the big chops in the corner here from the metal rock star.
Doza, Rain gave me that guitar pick last week, and she said she's gonna check it out. She's gonna pick her away. Already top pick. Yeah.
And whoa! Little Matrix style following up with a cutter.
And a nice cutter there to Zarya as Lizzie Rain is in control. And, oh, a big diving elbow there, an uppercut. But actually, it looks like it could have been a headbutt there. That connects. And now you see here, Lizzie Rain, uh-oh, moved out of the way. Nikita Lyons now. Tag made. Tatum Paxley's now legal. Tatum, oh, went for the 450 splash. Lyons able to move out of the way, but ducking under that clothesline. Paxley, Tatum Paxley able to hit the super kick to Lyons, but, oh, a counter and a big kick there from Nikita Lyons, and she needs to make a tag.
Right over it by now.
And Zarya standing with so much confidence. Reaching out.
And now, oh no, Zarya moves out of the way at the last second. It now looks like she's going to betray her teammate here. And oh no, Paxley.
What did you say about Smith?
Overhead kick connects. And now Nikita Lyons in trouble. Oh, and there goes the big 2, 3. And the thunder kick there from Lizzie Rain.
Can't believe Zarya. What, you know what? I should say I can't believe it because that is Zarya's MO. But what a way to kick off our night. Lizzie Rain.
And your winners here of this matchup, it's none other than Tatum Paxley, the Women's NXT North American Champion, and Lizzie Rain. After Zarya backed away from her teammate Nikita Lyons, we see Thunder Kick there from Lizzie Rain get the victory for her team.
And the party has begun. As Rain continues to turn up the volume on NXT.
Very unique team up there. Now backstage.
But I'm going to be back tonight. I appreciate that. All I want to do is help you get closer to the NXT Women's Champion.
You're gonna be by my side every step of the way.
Well, that's the thing. I don't think I should be.
Why?
Oh, I don't want to be a distraction. I don't want this to end up like someone's Zarya.
No, you're not a distraction. I mean, you're the main reason why I'm here in the first place. We'll never be like them. Like ever.
Promise.
No, I promise. Seriously.
Hola, Kendall. Hola, Ren.
Hola, Lola.
Kendall, so I thought about what you said last week, and honestly, when we match against you, two of the best crossover athletes in WWE, no suena como mala idea. Doesn't sound like a bad idea, mama.
Oh, I know. And then I can show you that wrestling is better than MMA. Because in New York, things kind of got left open-ended.
Open-ended? You tapped out, and I stand deliver, you lost
Okay,
again.
New York, I picked you though.
Guys, stop making it sad.
No, I'm not making excuses.
Kendall, you need to focus on Kalani tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're right. And after I beat the girl that tapped you out, I'll see you with that title on the line.
Bring it
All
on.
right.
Oh, I don't know.
I'll be watching.
Kendall Gray, very confident as she talks to the Women's NXT Champion there. But ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, making his NXT debut, this is my moment to strike, says Evil Nar-Eku. Hopefully I pronounced that right.
Everywhere I go, I do the same thing. But you are closer to this. That's exactly why we built Club WWE. This is everything WWE. Right closer to you. One ultimate membership. Join the waiting list now and become me.
All right, sorry about that, guys. I'm trying to get some technical stuff worked out here. All right, there we go. I think we're working good. All right, guys, so not a bad way to kick off the show here on WWE NXT as we see Lizzie Rain and Tatum Paxley get the victory in a tag team matchup here over Zarya and Nikita Lyons. Zarya backed out from helping her teammate late in this matchup there, so that's what happened with that one. Thank you for everybody getting in your votes here on Tim Reynolds Show. Do appreciate you guys. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. What's up, Donald? How we doing? Daniel, Sports Highlights. How we doing there, brother? Hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for hanging out with us here on the channel. All right, guys, let's get to what we should be looking forward to here next. Coming up here on WWE NXT. All right, guys, so still to come tonight, we'll see Birthright collide in a six-man tag match where we will see Sean Legacy and a couple of newcomers as well in this one. And what a big, as EK Prosper, who's been another one of the big highlighted stars coming up here in NXT. There'll be a big tag team there in this one, as Tate Wilder as well will make his NXT debut, I believe, here tonight. And we'll see Jackson Drake going one-on-one with Norma Dar, who returns to NXT here tonight. And we just witnessed our tag team matchup there. And also tonight, it's Nar-Eku Mr. Evil there makes his debut here tonight on WWE NXT. And also, after we've seen the interaction backstage, Kendall Gray talking to the women's NXT champion Lola Vice, looking to challenge for that title, but she'll have to make sure she pays attention to her matchup tonight as she goes one-on-one with Kalani Jordan here on WWE NXT. All right, thank you everybody for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. What did you think of Oba going to the locker room to get his own competition? Yo, Keith, I thought that was absolutely awesome on Monday Night Raw, man. Oba just literally drags out Angel Garza and Roberto and just beats the heck out of them. And guys, he may have beat those guys into retirement for all we know, but what a thing. And then also for Oba Femi to call out General Manager Adam Pearce on Monday Night Raw saying to do your job. I mean, gosh, dude. And then he calls out the whole locker room, pretty much saying everybody's a coward, that nobody wants to step up when they've got a chance to really go up against one of the best newcomers in WWE. And hey, what does this mean going forward for Oba Femi? I'm not quite sure, but I'm excited to see what the storyline is going to be for him going forward. All right, hope everybody's doing good. Jamel, how we doing? Jamel Willis? Yo, man, how we doing? Welcome to the chat, everybody. Don't forget to please hit that like button, guys, and subscribe to the channel. God is good all the time. Amen. Absolutely, brother. Agree with you there, too, man.
By Arena CDMX in Mexico.
God bless you, too.
September 13th. Fans interested.
All right, guys, fixing to come back to the action here. Don't forget to please like and subscribe to the channel. If you guys have any shout outs or questions or wrestling questions, you guys can hit me up with those super chats here on Tim Reynolds Show. Appreciate you. Tim, do you know that there's for a small operation, you're still much better than Tom Grassi? Well, Keith, thank you, man. I appreciate that, brother. Exactly my point. I've been baptized last year. Dude, congratulations there, Jamel. That's awesome, man.
Joined now by Lindsay Dorado, who is victorious at AAA over the weekend.
And Lindsay Dorado makes his way to the ring here. I guess this is going to be the opponent here for Mr. Evil there.
And NXT on the CW.
All right. Hey, no problem, man. Thank you, man. Also, people want me to join WWE because of Gunther. Hey, Gunther's pretty good. Pretty good. Hey, if you got what it takes, man, go. And guys, introducing first, it's Lance Dorado and his opponents making his way to the ring. He is known as Mr. Evil. He is Naruku! And I had to make sure I heard that right so I know how to pronounce that name, but Naruku, also known as Mr. Evil, makes his way to the ring for his first matchup here since joining WWE NXT. And guys, I'm not even going to put a poll for this one because I don't imagine this match is going to take very long as Lance Dorado.
9 here tonight.
Gonna be good. His debut here.
Oh, and a nice kick to the gut there by Naruku. And a big elbow there as well to the left arm there of Dorado.
He's the only wrestler in New Japan history to be a triple champion. Held 3 titles, Booker. 3 titles at the same time.
And now, nice roll through there twice, but right into a side headlock there. And Naruku now off the ropes here.
He's already targeted.
And a big shoulder tackle knocks down Dorado.
Lindsay Dorado doing work.
And Lindsay Dorado is going to need to put up a lot to beat this man here today. As Mr. Evil, and also known as Naruku, gets a big chop there after a couple of stomps. And now Dorado fighting back. But another chop knocks him down. And now off the ropes here. Oh, a nice stand up. Oh, jumping over Naruku and ducking onto the clothesline. Oh, and a springboard crossbody. The cover. Kick out at 1. And right to the armbar. Naruku able to counter as Dorado tries to fight through here. And now looking for a counter here. And oh no, stopping the face of Dorado here, who's trying to get that armbar locked in. And man, talk about the disrespect, just shoving that boot into the eye of Dorado.
Never open weight champion is.
And now picking him up here. And oh, a suplex into the corner there. Almost losing his mask is Dorado.
It's not for your good looks or anything.
And now he's in trouble as Naruku
Right there, Nick.
in control of this matchup. And a kick to the back there. Picking up and slapping down with the big chop. There is Naruko. And oh my goodness, Dorado in trouble. But he answers with a big kick to the gut. And then a big elbow there to the back. And now off the ropes goes Lance. And Lance, oh, caught! My goodness, just got slammed in the middle of the ring. And Dorado's in trouble. Mr. Evil with the big clothesline. And now he's in control.
Dorado in this matchup.
And Dorado trying to battle back here.
Take another look.
Oh, a big clothesline there once again on the replay.
Dorado trying to cover up now. You don't want to take it. You don't want to take it anymore.
Oh, and now an exchange of chops here from Naruku and Dorado. And oh my goodness, bouncing his head off the top turnbuckle. Now looking to pick up Lance and oh, body slams him down. And he's not done yet. As you see here going, oh, with the elbows to the chin. Possibly looking for a Kimura submission hold here. What's he looking to? Oh, this is very unique.
This situation right now.
Times you want to prove yourself, but this guy right here, Goku's here in NXT, and he knows to do it. So
Now a chin lock applied here by Naruko, who's trying to force a submission here on Dorado.
here in NXT,
I'll think about
Dorado back to his feet.
Think what he said.
Oh, and a big knee to the gut stops his momentum. And now Naruku. Oh, nice counter there by Dorado. Oh, and a big enziguri connects to Mr. Evil. And now in the corner here, Lance, got caught, but this time answers with a drop kick. A beautiful counter there by Dorado.
Talk about having 9 lives. He may have to have 10 or 11 in this matchup. But Dorado.
Oh, and a big kick to the gut, or the big kick to the chin of Naru. And oh, and there's a slap by Dorado who's fighting back here. But Mr. Evil, the springboard. Oh, and caught with the stunner.
This is not
A beautiful neck breaker maneuver from Dorado. And now in the corner, a big boot there. Connects. And Naruko with another big boot there. And Dorado in trouble.
athletes from all around the globe want to be here.
And the spine buster in the corner. And now looking for a suplex there and connects. And Naruko in control here. Looking for another suplex there. A fisherman suplex hooking the leg. And now Dorado's in big trouble.
Times on his way to the main course, man.
And now stepping in and entering the abyss.
And the abyss.
The NXT roster has just been put on notice. The winner, Naruto.
And here is your winner, Naruto. And the Abyss, his finishing maneuver, a Russian leg sweep-like maneuver, slamming down his opponent as Dorado stood no chance.
Lexi, hey, my boys, I appreciate y'all so much for helping me out with Burn by the couple of weeks ago. Put a belt. That's right. Come on, now. Dude, it felt so great to be back. And Tate, congrats on making your NXT debut. Thank you. I appreciate it. Man, if there's one piece of advice I can give you from my short time here so far, it's to always pick your spot. Pick my spot. That was me picking my spot. Okay. I'm the type of man to jump in headfirst into chaos, even if I can't see where I'm going to land. Like that tonight, they better get ready because I'm about to bring out the wild side. Let me tell you what, these men, I can see you in action. You guys got this. I just need one more week and then I can get back in the ring with you guys. Look, anyway, man, I know how tough it is to come back from injury, not only physically, but mentally as well. But hey, remember the match we had in Belgium a couple of years ago? Yeah, I remember that, bro. You're a beast, dog. The feeling is mutual. Go kick the ass. Come on, let's get it. Work. Man, the biggest.
It's time to see which trio.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, at that interaction backstage, it'll set us up for our next matchup here on WWE NXT. As we see making their way to the ring, representing Birthright.
This matchup presented by Progressive. Six-man tag team action is live. It's next on NXT.
And we'll have to wait to see this matchup, ladies and gentlemen, after we get back from these commercial breaks. So thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. You guys can also sign up for channel memberships that are now live on Tim Reynolds Show. And don't forget, guys, you can click the link on the top of my YouTube channel page to donate any amount that you guys would like. But any way that you guys can help support the channel really does go a long way. And don't forget, guys, here on these live streams, if you have any questions here in this live stream, if you have any wrestling questions, any shout outs you want to make, you guys can hit me up right here with those super chats here on Tim Reynolds Show. So make sure you guys please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hope you're enjoying this WWE live play-by-play here on Tim Reynolds Show for WWE NXT. Let's go. Heck yeah, man. All right, get a nice little swig of the beverage. All right. And now let's see who we got coming up next here. Guys, what a debut by Naruku as he makes easy work there of Lance, the guy with the cat mask there, and an interesting matchup, but Naruko gets the win in his NXT debut, so a nice kickoff there. We also seen Lizzie Rain team up with Tatum Paxley, the NXT Women's North American Champion, and they get a victory in a tag team matchup to start NXT off here on this Tuesday night, as they were facing Nikita Lyons and Zarya, but Zarya backs up and really betrays her teammate Nikita in this matchup, and Lyons unfortunately took the loss here for her team. But a big win for not only Tatum Paxley, but also for Lizzie Rain, who's really come on strong here since her NXT debut just a couple of weeks ago. And guys, this six-man tag match coming up next, guys. We've got Tate Wilder, EK Prosper, and Sean Legacy in a six-man tag match with Birthright. So, guys, hopefully we'll see an excellent matchup here coming up next on WWE NXT. The lady that comes out with Jackson Drake looks like an older China. Oh my gosh. Yeah? Yeah? I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying there, Keith. She's a good wrestler, I'll tell you that, but not the best to look at. I'll say that, but good wrestler. Very good wrestler. Some things are just left unwatched. Oh, hilarious. All right, guys, a little bit of an extended commercial break here, but we'll see what happens. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. She was an ex-cheerleader. Okay. All right, guys, getting ready to get back to the action here. Don't forget to please hit that like button, guys, and subscribe. And it's Natty earlier today.
You or am I talking into directly into the camera? Okay. Right.
What's been your favorite part about LFG this season?
There have been so many great parts of LFG. I've had such a good time on the show, but I think, when you see people start from ground zero where they really know nothing, and then you watch them grow, they get reps, they get. Are we busted, right? Maddie, can we talk? I'm in the middle of doing something. Yeah, that was your damn birthday. We are talking. Data, I'm in the middle of filming something. We can do this. Matt, you sitting here calling me soft at NXT. It is my time now. If you want to interrupt me doing a show about rookies, then maybe you should just join LFG. We could talk. Make me forget the year. You have a big ass mouth. I just wanted to talk to you. That's all, respectfully. But respect, I'm gonna be at your car though. 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Somebody's having a bad hair day. So we're gonna. Can you do that again? Can you just cut and do that whole thing again? Start from scratch.
So Jada Parker earlier today getting into it there with Natty, who was doing an LFG interview. So very interesting to see what happens there with that sort of
Let's turn our attention.
problem.
We talk about LFG when we talk about.
And ladies and gentlemen, making their way to the ring in this six-man tag match, it's Tate Wilder and his tag team partner, E.K. Prosper, and their other tag team partner, Sean Legacy.
Well, we are set for a six-man tag team action here live on NXT. And NXT on the CW is presented by Progressive.
All right, guys, get ready to get your vote in.
Opportunity. What an opportunity it is for the team of EK Legacy and Tate.
Okay, Legacy and Tate, the young guys. I tell you, they're learning very, very quickly. Just get out, man, out right here. Tate.
All right, guys, we're starting this match up here. Wilder in the ring here. I just don't know that guy's name.
Legacy right in his advice to Wilder that you need to pick your spot wisely when you step into the ring.
John Legacy, I think he's talking about a couple of things. You navigate your way through this business, especially NXT. Because you mess up here, it's all over, man.
All right, so Channing stacks Lorenzo into cover here by Tate after a beautiful drop kick. But we see there, Lorenzo kicks out.
I get it. I get it.
And now there we go, Lorenzo battling back. And oh, a big uppercut there. And now here comes Charlie Dempsey, and Charlie got an uppercut there by Tate Wilder, and now the tag made. Sean Legacy's now the legal man here. And now Charlie in trouble here as Legacy goes to that wrist lock. A nice counter and a nice counter back by both men here with these wrist locks. And now Legacy has the upper hand. A nice roll through here by Charlie Dempsey. And beautiful counter as we see the wrestling style there from Charlie as he hits the uppercut. And a beautiful move there. And oh my goodness, the wrist lock there connects. And now Legacy able to counter. And oh, trims up Dempsey. And the stomp to his back as the athleticism shows off with a drop kick there. The cover by Sean. And a kick out at two there
That's what I'm talking about.
by Charlie.
Right in the
Right the chops, right the mud.
tag.
Now the tag mate. Here comes EK Prosper. And now off the top rope, the stop right to the back of Charlie Dempsey. And Dempsey in trouble here in the corner. EK with the wrist lock. Oh, Dempsey, nice counter into an uppercut. This could be the opening Dempsey needs here. Throws EK into the corner, jumping over him. Oh, look at the athleticism as he blocks the kick of Charlie and answers with a drop kick of his own to the chin. And now Dempsey slammed down as EK, hits that beautiful standing moonsault. The cover, but a kick out at two. And that's a unique move there by EK as he hits that standing moonsault by kicking off of the top turnbuckle. And now the tag made. Wait a minute. The referee says no tag here as Charlie Dempsey answers with a big knee. And now the tag made. Here comes Uriah Connors. And now the big headlock here. EK with the counter. Connors off the ropes here. EK jumps over him, and Connor with the leaping ability shows off his athleticism and connects with the drop kick.
Turn things around for Connor.
And now Connor's in control here.
Tail that running the rope right there ripped me just a little bit.
Hey, Kenneth, how we doing, brother?
This kid
And
right
a nice over the rope style slam, but EK answers with a hurricane rana and a drop kick to Uriah Connors. And now Connors in trouble here. As Channing and Dempsey are on the outside as Legacy and Wilder are ready for this matchup, and we'll get right back to this matchup on WWE NXT after these commercial breaks. And thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Hope you guys are enjoying this live play-by-play here for WWE NXT here on Tim Reynolds Show, one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. It's Tim Reynolds Show. Now let's go. All right, guys, thank you for hanging out with us. Our boy Kenneth Clark. Man, Kenneth, we got to get you signed up with a membership here soon, my brother. Kenneth Clark, number 24. Hey, my friend, how are you doing tonight? I'm doing good tonight. Let's go wrestling, and how about eating some dinner right now? Heck yeah, Kenneth, thanks for hanging out with us here today. Our boy Keith in the chat as well. So appreciate you guys hanging out with us here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget, guys, please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. If you have any shout outs or wrestling questions, you can hit me up with those super chats here on the live stream, or you can just hit me up with one, maybe just to help support the channel. Don't forget, you can sign up for channel memberships right now on my YouTube page, and you can also donate by clicking the link on the top of my YouTube channel. So don't forget, guys, appreciate any way you guys can help with the channel here on Tim Reynolds Show, man. We want to keep growing here on this YouTube platform, and I cannot wait, guys, for 2026 to be the year of Tim Reynolds Show. We're cooking, baby. We're doing good. Got a lot more content coming out for you guys. Can't wait for you guys to check that out for us, all right? Saxby's nice. Now that sounds good for you. All right, guys, don't forget, if you have any questions, guys, shout outs, wrestling questions, anything at all, you can hit me up with those super chats here. All right, just waiting to get back from the commercial breaks, guys. Hope everybody had a good Monday. Thank you to everybody who tuned in to my Monday Night Raw live stream last night here on Tim Reynolds Show. We also had my WWE show review of Monday Night Raw right afterwards as we broke down everything that was happening. Even started giving my match grades again, so hopefully you guys like that. I'd love to hear you guys' feedback on a lot of the content here on Tim Reynolds Show. That's going to help me out, guys, as far as growing the channel. I love hearing feedback from my subscribers and my fans. So anything you guys, want to say, want to suggest, or just any way you want to help support the channel really does mean a lot. So thank you, guys. Appreciate y'all. Maybe do some shout outs to your friend's channel. Heck yeah, Keith. Why not, man? Right now, one of my only really YouTube friends as far as the channel goes is Trucker John 89. So don't forget to go check him out, guys. So what's up, Mrs. Reynolds?
Did you say you're hungry?
Yeah.
I just want to tell you how much I love you and how connected
Okay, cool.
because my belly was literally just like and then ding ding ding.
So do you want to go get something for us?
Like what?
Well, just message me.
Okay. Love you.
Love you too.
Hey y'all, have fun.
All right, guys, back in the matchup here is Cheney. Got caught there, and Legacy gets connected with a Connors and Seguri, who then makes the tag here. And now we see Lorenzo. And Channing with that big kick to the back of Legacy off the top rope, the cover, and Lorenzo can't get the 3 count.
Right there. Legacy.
And during the commercial break here, you see Uriah Connors there and Lorenzo teaming up here on the outside against EK Prosper, and now Connors trying to take out the team of Legacy, but Legacy, Sean connects there, and a standing Spanish fly after the Enziguri. What a move by Sean Legacy. Uriah Connors is in trouble as Legacy needs to make a tag, and Connors tags Dempsey, but here comes Tate Wilder. Wilder with the right hand, and another right knocks down Dempsey. Charlie goes for the clothesline. Wilder able to dodge with a shoulder tackle off the ropes, and now ducking under the double team. A double clothesline there to Lorenzo and Connors, and now Uriah catches a clothesline, and Channing catches a clothesline, and Uriah Connors catches Tate Wilder, but Wilder catches him, and look at the counter as we see Lorenzo just DDT Connors as the neck breaker happened from Tate Wilder, and now the big suplex to Charlie Dempsey. Tate Wilder with the cover here. And that kick out at 2. What an amazing debut here for Tate Wilder on NXT.
In his debut here on NXT,
It was superstar to NXT, made his presence felt, finally getting this opportunity.
And now Charlie Dempsey on the shoulders of Wilder, but Connors able to counter an EK with a big elbow, but Connors responds with a chop, but a DDT by Prosper, and then Channing, there with the clothesline, takes out EK, and now Legacy with the chop, but we see there Lorenzo counters with a kick, Legacy with a kick of his own, but there, Stacks with the big neck buster, and then the Enziguri connects to Legacy. But there's the sling blade from Tate Wilder. But wait a minute, Charlie Dempsey with the elbow from behind, and then the uppercut to Wilder. But Tate battling back with a kick to the gut here, and a suplex that connects to Charlie Dempsey. And now Wilder going up to the top rope. He could be looking to put this matchup away, and Uriah Connors interferes, catches a boot, and Dempsey able to counter with a right elbow of his own. Now Charlie Dempsey heads up to the top rope. This could be a high-risk maneuver here for both men. again.
Deep, deep water. And we gotta go for
And oh, Charlie with the huge superplex off the top rope. What a move. The cover here. And oh, EK jumps in to save the matchup. And now Connors going after EK. Throws Connors out to the ring apron and answers with a big kick. And now on the apron. Uh-oh, Prosper got caught with a Death Valley driver. Uriah Connors makes the tag. He's now legal for Birthright. And now, looking for that knee as the pad comes off. Wilder counters, moves out of the way, and now on the shoulders. And a big neck breaker. The cover here by Wilder. Oh, and there, Channing Lorenzo able to save it for his team Birthright. What a beautiful neck breaker there. I was trying to see what they called that move. And now Wilder with the clothesline. And Uriah thrown to the outside of the ring.
Around, Tony picking his spot. He's saying it's his time.
And now Tate over the top round takes out Birthright. Both Channing and Uriah taken out. Tate Wilder throwing him back in the ring. And now the distraction here. And oh, wait a minute, Charlie Dempsey. Goes for a win here. And Dempsey got caught. Wilder drops him. And now Legacy looking for a tag here.
Wilder's not making the tag. Legacy's pleading with Wilder.
And Legacy pleading with Wilder. Wilder with the frog splash on Dempsey. The cover. Oh, and a kick at it too. And now Legacy asking for another tag. And Nate Wilder keeps saying, I got it. And now EK going after Tate.
EK now pleading. Why isn't Wilder making the tag?
Oh, and going for a standing moonsault. Tate Wilder missed. And now the illegal man is Uriah Connors. And now Lorenzo and Connors. Oh, the double team to Wilder. The cover here. And your winners in this matchup, Uriah Connors, Channing Lorenzo, and Charlie Dempsey. Birthright! And guys, Sean Legacy and EK Prosper have got to be aggravated and ticked off out of their minds as Tate Wilder, the rookie here, tried to take over and do everything on his own instead of making a tag to his teammates, and that just cost him this matchup.
It's a step in the right direction.
It's Izzy Rain and Tatum Paxley in the back.
You know, I was thinking, I want to try to get back to being the champion I was trying to be before the whole Izzy and Culling situation. And I want to give out opportunities to those that deserve it. So I want to give first dibs to the Maiden of Metal next week.
Are you serious?
I'm going to be so excited.
So excited.
What's going on, guys?
Hey, Shiloh.
I got some big win earlier.
Thanks.
So metal.
Buddy.
Also, I've been doing a little research on this Tristan Angels guy.
God, I cannot escape him.
Wait, you know him from back home?
As much as I had to, yeah.
Oh my gosh, then you probably know his family owns more sheep per acre than any farm in the whole UK. I mean, have they even heard of pigs?
Maybe they've heard of chickens.
Right? Oh, also, you probably know about this beauty pageant thing, right?
All he talks about is how he's Mr. England, as if anyone in their right minds would even call him that.
Yeah, I don't get the big deal.
I wonder who would be Mr. NXT if we had one.
Probably me.
Oh.
Are you out of your mind?
No?
Mr. NXT, you are literally missing a tooth.
Yeah, and some people say my smile lights up the room.
It's true.
Perhaps your mother does say that. But to think you could outclass me is utterly absurd. Anyway, back to reality. Next week, I make my in-ring debut, and I'm going to show the entire WWE universe, and especially you, that Tristan Angels is in a class of his own.
Is he?
No, I don't think so. Who the hell is this guy?
It's Mason Rook. The contender.
And Mason Rook, who's attacked the NXT champion twice. In 2 weeks, signs his NXT contract coming up next here on WWE NXT. Guys, we're already up to 15 likes on the live stream. This is awesome, man. Thank you guys so much for showing your love and support here on Tim Reynolds Show. God bless you and your families, guys. And don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And we've also got channel memberships now live. You guys can sign up for those if you're interested. And any way you guys can help support the channel really does mean a lot. Whether that's with a donation by clicking the link on the top of my YouTube page, or you guys can help by using those super chats here right in the live stream chat. So don't forget, guys, to hit me up with any of your wrestling questions, any questions you guys have, or shout outs you may have here on the live stream. And thank you guys for all your love and support, man. Hope you guys are doing good on this beautiful Tuesday evening here on Tim Reynolds Show. Shiloh Hill, look, Keith, I am a big fan of Shiloh Hill. This guy is, to me, turning into a very charismatic type star. And I know maybe it might be bad for me to compare him to these certain people, but I just look at it like a guy like Eugene. Of course, Eugene was probably not a huge fan favorite, but that guy could act. That guy could be really solid gold in front of the camera and was pretty damn good in the ring for the most part. Now, for Shiloh Hill, this guy, he ends up wrestling almost like a Kane, if you will. He reminds me a little bit of like a Kevin Nash or even a Test back in the day, if you guys can sort of see the comparison. I guess maybe somebody that he might compare a little bit more to now would maybe be somebody like Drew McIntyre, just maybe a little stockier, if you will. So I really like his wrestling style, but the way Shiloh is in front of the camera, I love it, man. He's charismatic. He's not afraid to go like different directions with his character, and the way he acts in front of the camera is absolutely good. It's great even. I think he's going to be a big guy that really helps with this new revamped roster here on NXT. If you guys haven't been caught up yet, NXT has gotten a lot of new superstars over the last couple of weeks because of all the call-ups by WWE to Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown. And I gotta tell you, we're seeing the rosters here completely revamped as far as the newcomers on the main rosters of WWE Raw and SmackDown. But guys, we're seeing some of the even more younger, not as well known superstars that are coming on to NXT now. I gotta imagine that this is going to be exciting to see where this goes with the future of WWE, and I'm sure the WWE Universe and wrestling fans around the world are excited to see what new superstars are they going to be fans of. You know what I mean? Like, it's really cool. You're seeing the changing of the guard almost. Like, how many people have we seen retired from WWE in the last year or so, right? Like, right off the top of my head, we've got most recently Asuka, Brock Lesnar, AJ Styles, John Cena, just to name a few. And that's not even counting the WWE releases that we've seen over the last few weeks with the New Day, Kofi Kingston, and Xavier Woods asking for their release after some contract negotiations, and that didn't work out. So they were granted their release from WWE. I imagine we'll see them in another promotion very shortly. And then also, people like the Wyatt Six and a couple other not so well-known superstars were also let go over the last few weeks. So it's a big changing of the guard for the WWE rosters all across the different TV productions and rosters that they have on NXT and SmackDown and Raw. So it's going to be really interesting to see what the future has in store for WWE. All right, guys, so Birthright gets a big victory here after we've seen Shawn Legacy, EK Prosper, and Tate Wilder not be able to be on the same page here on this match earlier on, even though it looks like a lot of the fans here went for that team. Unfortunately, they did not do very well in this matchup. To be honest, Shiloh reminds me of earlier Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt Sixes. I see that comparison.
Nico, last week's victory
Uh-oh.
was everything we needed, and I wouldn't have wanted anyone else in there but you.
And you pinned the women's champion. Set you up pretty nicely for a title match, if you ask me.
All in due time, thank you.
Animal in there last week, Nico. That's what I'm talking about. And that's why the calling is always stronger together.
Izzy, since you joined the calling, you gave us a clear and concise path.
That's right.
Eliminating the weak and promoting the strong. While everyone's trying to figure out their next move, you always knew what steps to take. The scheming, the strategizing. Nobody has that attention to detail but you.
Well, nothing happens in the culling by chance. We're always 2 steps ahead. Actually, Nico, hang back a sec.
I'll leave it to it.
About tonight. If Lola's watching that match, then I'm watching Lola.
The culling looks like maybe a little bit of a rift there between the culling themselves. But I'm not sure.
So the landscape of NXT has changed. But no matter how chaotic it gets here, I am proud to say that talent from all over the world still want to make NXT their home. And right now, I'm going to bring someone out, and his new home is going to be NXT. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's make this official, and please welcome Mason Rupp.
And ladies and gentlemen, one of the newest superstars on the NXT roster, making his way to the ring to sign his NXT contract.
NXT Universe is standing for this man.
It's Mason Rupp!
And this is the same man, Booker, because let's be honest with ourselves. Let's be honest with everyone listening. This is a man who came to NXT TV looking for an opportunity. He saw it, he took it. He attacked Tony D'Angelo. Tonight, he was sent to paper to officially become a roster member on this brand.
Go son of a bitch, man, come in and make an impact immediately. There's no made an executive decision. Sign him up. Sign him up right now.
Who is Mason Brook? I've traveled all across Europe. I've been to Japan. I've gone all around the world. And everywhere I go, I turn heads. Even the greatest of all time, John Cena, sees me. I mean, it's pretty hard to not notice a flying human tank. And I know what you're thinking. You're going to be thinking, Will, Mason, are you satisfied? Am I satisfied with everyone back home talking about me in the pubs? Am I satisfied with going viral multiple times, being the name in everyone's mouth, Mason Rook in every sentence?
Huh.
Let me tell you, no, I'm not.
Okay.
I want more. And that's why I've arrived in NXT, because I am not just the best super heavyweight, I'm the best any weight. And it doesn't matter who steps in this ring, they're gonna find out that if you try and stop a tank, you get crushed.
And you knew it was only a matter of time before we would see the NXT champion, Tony D'Angelo.
Tony, listen to me.
Oh boy.
Think about it. Don't think about coming in. Relax. I'm just here to talk, all right? Now, Mason, look.
You wanted to get the attention of the WWE Universe? You wanted to get my attention? Well, you got it. And what better way to do it than starting at the top? That's a page right out of my book, man. Now, look, attacking me once, okay, fine, you seizing the moment. Twice? No. And if you think that you're going to make a name for yourself at my expense, I don't care if you're big. I don't care.
Oh, and a back elbow there as Tony D'Angelo attacks
I'm the NXT champion.
a man who's been sneak attacking him. Oh, and Mason Rook just took out all of the security with a big moonsault.
You're just not gonna listen to me.
And Mason Rook makes a big statement here after signing his NXT contract.
What are you watching? You remember this? Dude, Dragon League, Battleground 2023, so damn smooth. I love watching you, man. Like, ooh, Romeo Wesley, man. Nathan Fraser, ooh. I'm like, wow, man. Romeo, 900 champion, 800 days on a leash. Oh, Romeo, listen, it's been a year since I've been in the ring. I don't know if I'm that guy anymore. I'm trying to focus on finding out. Come on, you got this. Vamos. Claro que sí. No.
So an interaction backstage there from some of the new superstars here on NXT. And we'll have to see what that interaction really means here coming up. I'm going to try to see if I can get something here. Yeah. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. So Norm Dar was backstage talking with one of the newer superstars on NXT that I'm not really familiar with. And that was gross. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Ooh, that was a little embarrassing. Sorry about that, guys. Ooh, it's allergy season. Heck yeah, thank you, Mrs. Reynolds. How we doing, Keith? Appreciate everybody hanging out here with us on Tim Reynolds Show for WWE NXT. Appreciate you guys showing some love here on the channel. Don't forget to please like and subscribe. Oh, thank you. I'm not going to blow my nose on stream, so I'm good. No, I'm fine. Thank you.
I didn't know if you need it for your hands or anything.
Yeah.
All right, love you.
Love you too. All right, so just waiting to get back from commercial break here. Oh my God, it's Burger King. Oh, it looks so good. Burger King. Burger King. I gotta stop it. Gotta stop it. All right. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. We're on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget, guys, if you have any questions or shout outs, you can hit me up with those super chats here on the live stream, and appreciate you guys hanging out with us. We're just waiting to get back from commercial break here to get back to WWE NXT. And guys, doing pretty good, man. Already up to almost 20 likes. Appreciate all the love and support here, guys. Let's go. All right, I think we're about ready to get back to the action. And there they are in Orlando at the NXT Performance Center here on a Tuesday night. Hope you guys are enjoying the channel. Boy, Keith, man, don't forget to come back Friday night for SmackDown at 8 p.m. Eastern. Dude, Keith, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you guys. Keith, one of our longtime members here and one of our moderators here on Tim Reynolds Show. Always does a good job. And there's Emily Agard in OTM.
I'm just kidding.
All right, can we grab? Can we go?
Grab and go. I'm good. Grab and go.
So fun. Thank you so much for inviting me. All right, I cannot wait to eat. I feel like before we even dive into it, though, I want to know more about OTM.
Already wait, huh, bro? So before you start, let me introduce you to my love. This is my little brother, Emily, JJ, Emily. It's my twin, huh?
You guys look alike.
He gonna be bigger than me too, so we'll see.
I was just saying, I feel like the WWE universe, they know the origin story of you both. They know that you guys played football when you were younger, but I kind of want to dive in a little more because Out the Mud is really both of you.
Yep. Out the Mud is good, man. OTM is good.
That people would be shocked to find out.
Maybe blush, man. Nah, man, my brother, he's one of the toughest, most loyal people I know. You know, he had to be a man at a young age. He lost his mother, and now he takes care of his little man, JJ. So not a lot of people can go through that. You know, I usually keep that part to myself, though. So thanks for exposing me, baby. I got you. My mom, she taught me real early, manhood ain't about age. It's about responsibility. So when life called, I ain't had no other option but to answer, ¿me entiendes? And my little brother, mi gordito, mi hermoso bello, he ain't never had to worry about anybody being by his side. You see, that's what I got to deal with. That's what happens when responsibility meets opportunity.
Honestly, I had no idea about that. Thank you for sharing that with me. And JJ,
Pretty cool.
What does OTM mean to you?
OTM, to me, is the embodiment of overcoming adversity that builds your character the older you get.
Right.
You raised them well.
I didn't pay him.
You spilled the tea on Bronco. Bronco, you got to spill the beans on Lucian. Tell me something that people will be shocked about.
This man right here, what's the first thing you see? The size, the violence, the intensity, but people choose not to see is his mind. He quiet, studies everything, and the moment he opens his mouth, everybody listens. You see intelligence like that, dangerous. You want to know something he probably don't want you to know?
Yeah, tell me. I always.
Big ass artist. Don't be mad, brother. Don't be mad. Tap in. I don't know. A good one too. Not just a regular artist, like a good one. You know how to. You doing? Yeah, the whole nine.
Quiet ones, eh? You two balance each other out well.
Yeah, yang. Hey, come on, man.
So clearly, the goal is NXT Tag Team titles, right?
Most definitely to make our loved ones proud, right? See, deep it in the circles. Yeah. And when we beat Vanity Project, we come back for round 2 with championship questions. Come on.
You know, I will. I'll do that.
And maybe bring some snacks?
Definitely bring some.
I can do that. In the meantime, let's eat. I'm starving.
A nice little interview there from OTM. We get to know them a little bit more personally. That was pretty cool for them sharing their personal stories together. But ladies and gentlemen, making their way to the ring, accompanied by the Vanity Project, it's Jackson Drake. And he's on the shoulders of someone.
Quite the entrance for Jackson Drake. But we broke some
Yes.
earlier tonight here on NXT. Intercontinental Champion Penta, Grayson Waller, one of the greatest women ever competing in NXT, Bailey, will be on NXT Live this weekend with 3 exciting shows. See NXT Live at Buffalo River Works this Friday, Canton Memorial Civic Center Saturday, and Cambria County War Memorial Arena this Sunday. Tickets are on sale now. Visit WWE.com/events for more information. And I'm sure Vanity Project would love to roll into the weekend with a victory.
He's got a lot of confidence, Vic. A lot of confidence.
I'll give it a Pisces, but and guys making his way to the ring, it's Noam Dar! And he gets ready for this one-on-one matchup here in this NXT Performance Center.
NXT on the CW is brought to you by Jack Daniels Tennessee Whiskey. Please drink responsibly. How difficult is it going to be, though, for Noam Dar realistically after a year-long absence?
You know what they say, big time off is your worst enemy. I mean, out of sight, out of mind.
Oh, now a kick there by Dar.
Left in the tank, man.
Oh, and a nice counter takes down Drake, but a quick kick out at 1 there. And now Jackson Drake in control. Pushed up against the ropes here. The ref has to separate him.
Reception challenge for the NXT Championship until he was attacked by Ethan Page, and obviously we all know the path Page took here on this brand.
Right now, Noam Dar is definitely going to try to get back to that place that he was before, but you got to understand the landscape.
Nice kick to the gut there and off the ropes. No, and Dar there drops Jackson Drake. And now over the top after the ropes there. Uh-oh, and grabs the ankle of Jackson Drake right into the ankle block there.
That submission, as you see everyone.
And the supernova rolled through there by Jackson. And Drake with a nice counter here looking for a German. And a nice counter there with the arm drag takedown. Went for the Enziguri and connects with the big backhands. Not once, but twice. The cover here, but a kick out by Drake.
Dar, slow it down just a little bit. You don't want to run too low on the gas tank early, man.
Talk about that big news, which was Penta, the Intercontinental Champion on NXT Live this week. And of course, he will meet Ethan Page. We found out.
Oh, and now a kick to the gut there and a right hand and another from Jackson Drake on Noam Dar.
Tickets on sale now. There's Jackson Drake right back.
Uh-oh.
Into this match.
Over the top rope goes Drake, and I'm ducking under the clothesline. Oh, and Dar there connects with a kick, and now off the ropes, and oh, a big boot drops Jackson Drake from the ring apron as Vanity Project check on him on the outside. This matchup will continue coming up next here after these commercial breaks. Forgot how many commercial breaks we got here on these things. But all right. Landon, what's up, man? Welcome back. Bring back the late 90s wrestling. It was just as exciting. Landon, I tell you what, man, that was actually one of my new live stream ideas, right? Because obviously I can't show you guys like actual live footage of WWE stuff and then be able to do play-by-play with it. But I was kind of wondering what maybe my subscribers would think if I did some old school vintage wrestling, premium live events or pay-per-views back in the day like they used to be called. For instance, I recently just watched a 2001 episode of WWE Vengeance where we'd seen the first ever undisputed title match where we would have Chris Jericho going up against Stone Cold for the undisputed championship. That was the WCW World Heavyweight Championship and the WWE Championship, or at that time, it was still WWF, I believe, in 2001. And at this Vengeance pay-per-view, guys, it was old school, it was classic. There wasn't a bad match on the whole card, to be honest with you, and it just doesn't compare. Like, it doesn't. The wrestling back then, that's what it was all about. Sure, the acting was pretty terrible from a lot of people, but that actually made it more fun to watch when you thought about it. Like, the wrestling in the ring was absolutely so much better than what it is right now. You would be pumped up and blown away, like good old JR. Dude, I love Landon. I love good old JR. That guy is like an inspiration to me, man. Like that guy got me pumped up to watch wrestling, hearing him call matches. And it's not the same. Like you talk, I love Michael Cole. Don't get me wrong, but you haven't heard anybody like JR on WWE or a wrestling program in quite a while. I thought JR was pretty good on AEW, but I didn't watch AEW a lot. But man, I just miss the hype, the excitement, the energy you would feel from somebody like JR, like Jim Ross on WWE programming, watching wrestling at that time, because that's what it is. It's high adrenaline, high energy, excitement, wrestling. It's not a boring, golf, tennis, like a sport that you watch there to wait for something to happen. Like, it's supposed to keep you on your toes. It's supposed to keep you at the edge of your seat no matter what. So, got to see what happens. Do you watch along chatters watch the same thing you were watching? Heck yeah. I'm sure that would be the case there, Keith. Asher, what's up, man? And big shout out to Mrs. Reynolds, guys, for helping us out here in the chat. Keith, our boy, holding it down for us here as we wait to get back from commercial break. Welcome back, Asher and Landon. Thank you guys for always showing up here and supporting the channel. Like I said, guys, we're going to start bringing some more of this content for you guys, man. I really hope to hear your feedback and see your guys' support here. Got a bunch of stuff coming up here, guys. 2026 is going to be the year of Tim Reynolds Show. All right, guys, back in this matchup here. And Jackson Drake able to knock down Norman Dar. And now on the top rope here, Dar in big trouble as Drake heads up to the top rope here, looking for a superplex. Jackson Drake has Dar, and it connects. What a huge superplex off the top rope. And now Jackson Drake with the cover here, and Dar kicks out at 2. Boy, Tampa Bay, let's go. Now we see here, Drake, springboard, neck breaker, the cutter, off the rope there, the cover, and a kick out at 2 by Dar, and Jackson Drake not too happy about that.
Still got the nod. Really does. I mean, the veteran experience goes to Noam Dar. So if anybody got the advantage on that end, it's going to be Dar.
Now right hands coming up here as Dar tries to fight back. Jackson Drake now raining down elbows.
4 women standing in that ring. What a tag team match to kick us off tonight. But how about one of those teams, Tatum Paxley, Lizzie Rain? They could be set for a Women's North American Championship match next.
It's Jackson Drake versus Dar here. As we see a shove there from Drake, and now slapping the face of Noran Dar. Dar now fighting back here, ducking under there. And a big left hand connects. And now Jackson Drake in trouble as he bounces off the ropes. A huge German suplex connects there by Dar. And now stepping up here, looking for a big win here against Jackson Drake. Dar.
Multi-time champion.
And a big left hand. Another left jab connects. And a big kick right there as we see Kalani Jordan stretching out, getting ready backstage. And a big German suplex there connects to Jackson Drake. And now Dar looking for some momentum. And he catches it with a big jumping elbow in the corner. And a huge Northern Light suplex tossing Jackson Drake instead of going for the cover. And now looking for an elbow, I believe, here. Dar trying to put this matchup away. And jumping out of it. And a big Ensagari connects to Dar. And now Drake in control. Dar on his shoulders. And Jackson Drake hits the double knees. The cover here, and I believe that's it. A kick out at 2. What? And Jackson Drake cannot believe it.
Jackson got all of that shot right there.
You see Lockwood on the outside, the NXT Tag Team Champions as well. Vanity Project looking on.
Yeah, promos definitely had a better flow. I would agree with you there, Landon, but like the acting was terrible back in those days with old school WWE.
Taking Noam Dar lightly.
Heck yeah, Keith, we killing it, man. Especially for an NXT live stream. I'm liking it so far, guys. Oh, a nice counter here by Dar, the roll-up. Jackson able to counter, but Dar counters again as well. And what is this? Oh my goodness, a unique pinning combination there. I can't even explain that as we see two double kicks there from Dar and Drake. And now Dar answers with a kick. Looking for a, oh, I don't know what that was, but it's a slam into an armbar. Jackson Drake's in trouble here. The roll up though, and a kick out at two. As Norman Dar had to break up that hold and a big kick to the head of Dar, but he answers with a right elbow. Drake with an elbow. Dar with an elbow. These two men continue to beat the hell out of each other as they go back and forth with elbow after elbow. Now Dar has the upper hand, looking for some kicks here. These yes kicks, if you will, right to the chest, but there Drake chops down Dar. And now, oh, the super kick to the chin of the Supernova. And now, oh, Dar able to kick the gut of Jackson Drake after that springboard attempt off the ropes.
Can you feel that momentum right now for Noam Dar? How good this must be.
Noam Dar, they're looking to get a win here. Oh, and a big right hand and throwing the NXT Tag Champs into Jackson Drake. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, and a big knee behind the referee's back as we see the lady there provides a distraction. And now Jackson Drake from the top rope. Oh, and the 450 splash connects the cover. And your winner, it's Jackson Drake. Dude, Asher, awesome, dude. Appreciate you, man.
Noam Dar brought his back after such a long layoff, but it was Jackson Drake and the rest of Vanity Project who picked up the victory. What was talking about being a veteran, knew exactly what game was being played by the Vanity Project. However, as the referee went to check on Jackson Drake, he didn't have a plan for Lockwood, who would provide the opening.
And it was Lockwood who would provide the opening and the distraction needed for Jackson Drake to get the victory. But I don't know if this means anything, but Jackson Drake's shoulders were down as well. I don't know.
Tag team champions.
Roy, how we doing, buddy? Wait a minute. Uh-oh. It's Dark State. Dark State is here, and they're looking to go after the Vanity Project. Uh-oh. And the NXT Tag Team Champions better watch out. That's when they go on a commercial break? Come on. Dude, Dark State's about to show up and wreak havoc, man. Why are we going on commercial? Don't the NFL schedule come out Thursday? Yes. Yes, it does, Asher. Yeah, that should be a big one. We've already got a couple of games announced. Should be pretty cool. Can't wait for that. I know over the next 2 days, guys, Tim Reynolds Show is going to have a lot more content coming out on the channel for you guys, so make sure you check it out. I'd love to hear your guys' feedback, and don't forget, guys, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Any way you guys can help support the channel really does mean a lot. Like I said, guys, in 2026, we are taking Tim Reynolds Show to another level here, guys. We're trying to get the subscriber count up as high as we can so we can do this full-time here, guys. I am definitely on the road to making this my full-time job here, guys, so I'm really pumped up about it, and I can't do it without your guys' support. So thank you everybody here for hanging out on the live stream. Don't forget to please like and subscribe, and you can also hit me up with those super chats here, guys, if you have any shout outs, any wrestling questions, or any questions you guys want to ask, or if you just want to help support the channel. It really does mean a lot. You can also help support the channel by signing up for channel memberships, or also donating by clicking the link on the top of my YouTube channel page. So thank you guys so much, man. I want to see Masters of the Universe really want to see Mortal Kombat 2. Yeah, dude, that Masters of the Universe actually looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I definitely think it's a movie worth going to see in the theaters with how good it kind of looks. But Mortal Kombat 2 is gonna be freaking awesome. I'm telling you, I am pumped up about that movie. And an even better one, guys, coming out later this year is a Street Fighter movie. Like, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the game Street Fighter, but jeez, that movie looks awesome. And there's a bunch of WWE superstars in that Street Fighter movie as well, including Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes, amongst others. So it's going to be pretty cool to check out. Asher, so I have worked in the marijuana industry for the last 5 years or so. So that's been kind of my job for the most part. Ooh, Mrs. Reynolds said she would love to see Mortal Kombat 2 in the theaters. Hey, that sounds pretty cool. Heck yeah. Dude, I love Street Fighter, says Asher. Dude, Asher, look up the trailers, man. Look up some of the different things that they're putting out right now about that movie. It's gonna be pretty dope, dude. I love it. We got WWE superstars in that movie, too. Like, I don't know the characters' names right off the top of my head, okay? I was a Street Fighter fan when the arcades were big, so I never really played Street Fighter on a console. I always played it on that arcade-style game, or I guess games, because I know it was more than just one. But what's really cool is that the character that they picked for Roman Reigns is like the perfect character for him from what I've read. And also Cody Rhodes plays a guy, I think it's Guile. I don't quote me on that, but I think that's who he is, with like the tall, blonde flat top hairdo, something like that. I'm not exactly sure, but I think it's worth checking out, as pretty sure. Make sure he takes you to IMAX, Mrs. Reynolds. All right, Keith. All right, Keith. Come on, that's the only way to go see a really good movie like that one's in the IMAX. Heck yeah. That's awesome.
I heard it was good, right?
Hey, sorry, man. Stone just had me in the office and talking about tag match next week again. Animation.
Okay, all right, bro. Now you can finally finish what Cam started, and I can get my revenge on Mason after last week, bro. Guess we getting back together.
Sorry, Tavion, but not me and you this time.
What are you talking about, Miles? You literally just
I
said,
just said that Stone put me in a tag match.
huh?
Me and Tony.
Wow. Tony, huh? You for real?
I tried to talk to
Bro, as if me and Tony didn't have a match last week. Like we ain't beefing, bro. Like it's nothing?
It's not even like that, Tavion.
No, I get it. This must be it's one of those champion things, right? Like it was cool for you to tag with me when you had to, but now you get this. You think you're better than me?
But why do you make it seem like I'll call the shots around here?
Why do you act like you couldn't have said something, huh?
I tried.
But as soon as you get gold, bro, it's cool to just flip out on your day ones. You know what? Good luck, Miles. And I really hope Tony's there for you the same way that I would have been.
Damn, Miles Bourne getting into it with Tavion Heights. But here's Dark State. I guess with a message to send to Vanity Project? They didn't even attack him. Okay. That's lame.
Hey, y'all way too comfortable walking around with them titles like we ain't allowing. Your championship rental is over. Dark State's here to collect. Hell, we're here to show everybody who's in control.
Hey, I'm with you, D. That's the name of the game. Control, baby. But hey, unfortunately for the in-betweeners over here, we ain't got no control over Big Cut and Osiris Griffin, bruh. Hey, I know. You see what they did to Heck and Tank last week, fool? We about seen a crime on live television, bruh. And if you think y'all ain't gonna go the same way, then you tripping big shoes, bruh.
Big shoes, bro.
Wait, what? So you goofballs think that beating the guys who call themselves the Belly Boys warrants you for a tag title match, huh? Huh? Brad, talk to these guys. I can't even look at them.
Smokes. Literally no shot, okay? Hey, I don't know if you boys remember clearly or not, but we're the ones that took these NXT tag titles right from you.
Good point. Good point.
We're the ones, okay? We're the ones that took these titles from you. All right? We're also the reason why Saquon and Dion have been at each other's throats the past few weeks. Oh, but you're pressing us? You want to press us, the boys, the kids? Really? You don't got anything better to do? Look, maybe you don't understand, but the Vanity Project, we don't give away handouts.
Hey, we're not looking for a handout. We never got our rematch for those tag titles, and now we're cashing in. And before you go right into Big Mama Lockwood, just know that Mr. Stone already approved this match. So next week, Dark State is bringing those titles home with us.
Oh. And guys, look like it's official.
It's going to be me and Osiris. It's not going to be me and Osiris. Because, as you guys know, we got to get back on top. But this right here, this isn't working. We got to be united. Now, last week, me and Osiris, we took care of Hank and Tank. But this is on you.
Whoa.
Bro, we can't control this brand how we want if we don't stand united. I mean, when we all on the same page, ain't nobody touching us, man. Y'all know this. Hey, so y'all need to figure it out, bro, and get these titles back, or it's gonna have to change, bro.
Oh, and now the Vanity Project catching a whooping here by Dark State. Oh, my goodness. And now Jackson Drake trying to get involved. And oh, a big right hand. And it looks like Dark State is back on the same page here. And they've got themselves a tag team title match next week on NXT, where the Vanity Project will put the NXT tag team titles on the line against Dark State.
Get some time. I'm gonna sit down and talk about your future. All right?
Stop.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hurry up. What are you guys doing in my office? Hey, what's this about a tag team match next week? Tony and Miles against us. We're not a tag team. First of all, let me just say I am not happy with what went down earlier, guys. That's not how we do business around here, okay? Can't speak for both of us, but I think
Sometimes you got to make noise to stand out here.
well, you two are going to be making noise next week because you're going to be in a tag match. Hey, I got a lot going on. What's up?
Look, no, we finished here.
Okay, perfect. Well, you know, next time you come to my office, text me, please. Thank you. Talk to me.
Hey, man, I just want to say thank you so much. What a rush. My debut on NXT. Hey, I know I didn't catch the win. I got the L, but learning mistake. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Listen, next week, I'm ready. No rest, all risk. What do you got for me?
You don't want to cool down a little bit?
No, I'm not.
How many times I gotta tell you about making me talk to people? The hell is you looking at? I'm not gonna keep telling you. I'm done talking to people.
Look, Keanu, I actually think your interview last week went well, but you know, while you're here, Tate, you want a match next week? How about you versus Keanu?
All right, I'm down. I'll face any opponent. See you next week. Big man.
Say no more. But so man, he got a death wish or something.
Awesome.
That has been a busy.
All right, guys. Looks like Keanu Carver will be in action next week on NXT as he takes on Tate Wilder in one-on-one competition on WWE NXT. All right, guys, and we're getting ready for what should be our main event of the evening. As we see there, Izzy Dame staring down Kalani Jordan backstage, as Izzy Dame and the Culling are not all together. They're missing one of their members. I told you there might have been some beef earlier from the Culling as far as their members go. I'm not sure what to make of this, guys, but Coming up next in our main event of the evening here on WWE NXT, it is Kalani Jordan going one-on-one with, I believe, Kendra Clark. What is her name? Do 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 do. She will be going on one with Kendall Gray. That's right. Almost said Clark, so I didn't want to get her name wrong. So awesome. Glad we got that going good. Bump, 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 bang, ba, bang, a bang, diggy, diggy, won't get a booty, they don't drop the boogie. Ball to the balls, the bang, diggy, diggy, get the boogie, they don't drop the boogie. All right, guys, just waiting to get back from the commercial break. See your own Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. When's the next stream, my friend? Kenneth, we will be going live on Friday night for Friday Night SmackDown, but got a lot more content coming up over Wednesday and Thursday. May even try to do a live stream for some video gaming, just to try it out. We've already got one live stream on that did okay for the most part. But definitely got to put some more polls out there for our members on Tim Reynolds Show as well. Got a lot of things coming up, including the NFL schedule released on Thursday. So I imagine I'll be doing a couple of videos of that on Thursday. So yeah, the next live stream will be Friday. And then we'll be doing the NASCAR All-Star race as well coming up on Sunday. So might even do some O'Reilly Auto Parts series on Saturday. I'm not quite sure yet about that one, but maybe so. Actually, I don't even know. Do they even race this weekend? That's a good question. They might not even race this weekend with the All-Star weekend. No, yeah, they do race at Dover. Awesome. So that's Saturday at 4. Should be worth checking out. All right, my Rays are tied up 5-5 in the top of the 8th with the Blue Jays. We got the San Antonio Spurs on top of the Timberwolves in the third quarter there in the NBA playoffs. Not too bad. Looks like in the third period, we got the Buffalo Sabres on top of the Montreal Canadiens. Not too bad there. All right. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you guys have any wrestling questions, hey, maybe do an AEW wrestling as well. Kenneth, man, I like a lot of people in AEW. Don't get me wrong, okay? The storylines, though, are a little, like, I just haven't watched it enough to really give my honest opinion on it, but I just feel like I guess I'll have to consider it, to be honest with you, Kenneth. I guess I can't rule it out completely, right? Because there's starting to be a lot of people in AEW that I really like watching as far as wrestlers go. And the wrestling is a little bit better for the most part from the little bit of clips and stuff that I've watched. And I'll be honest with you guys, there's one guy I would tune in to watch AEW every single week. And actually probably two guys, and that's MJF and Darby Allin right now, who is the AEW World Champion. So those two guys, love those guys. You also got Christian and Edge, over there. And guys, we got Cam Hendricks and Mason Rook teaming up to take on the tag team of Tony D'Angelo, the NXT champion, and Miles Bourne, the North American champion, next week on Tuesday night on WWE NXT. And Tatum Paxley will put the NXT Women's North American Championship on the line against Lizzie Rain. And not only that, guys, we'll see the NXT Tag Team Championships on the line as the Vanity Project has to defend them against Dark State.
After NXT Live next Tuesday. but it is a big fight feel for a big time main event. There you see Kalani Jordan. She is ready for action. But right now, I understand Blake Howard is standing by.
Callie Armstrong scored a huge victory over Jada Parker last week. I've seen your dominance on Evolve firsthand, but are you able to share what's next for the difference maker here in NXT?
I mean, I'm obviously trying to keep the momentum going, but I definitely got to scope out the scene here in NXT before I make my next move. I mean, we got Tatum Paxley and Lola Vice. Both got chicks lined up trying to fight them. Then we got Kendall and Kalani about to go at it, trying to get close to the NXT Women's Championship. And Lola ain't the only person watching that match. Yeah, I'm coming for it all. I'm about to run through this NXT locker room, just like I did on Evolve. You can run through everybody.
Yep, Kendall Gray flexing on Armstrong there as we get ready for our main event of the evening. Making her way to the ring for this next match scheduled for one fall. She is Kendall Gray! And she's accompanied to the ring by Ren Sinclair, the WWE Women's Speed Champion. And guys, already in the ring, her opponent, it's Kalani Jordan!
Championship implications in the NXT Women's Division as Gray trying to center herself as she gets ready. She's focused up because this is a massive opportunity for both these women. As
the referee already having to separate these two ladies.
Blend of wild chili peppers, lime, and sea salt. What's your way to tahini? Take a look at Kendall Gray, though, Book. Is she too emotional heading into this main event? You just saw the little back and forth we had with Callie. She got right in the face of Kalani here.
Definitely not both.
All right, and a tie up in the middle of the ring. And Kalani Jordan and Kendall Gray going at it. The referee having to separate them.
These ladies right here, help me virtually identify.
A nice takedown there by Kendall Gray right into a side headlock. And a counter there for the roll-up, but Kendall Gray right back to that side headlock here. And now, as we see Kalani, grabs the hair of Kendall Gray. Kendall lands on her feet, though, and grabs the hair of Jordan and slams her down. A perfect body slam there for Kendall Gray. And the roll over here to the armbar. And Kalani Jordan has to grab the bottom rope to force the break on the submission hold. Oh, and a nice roll through here by Gray, and a roll through right there back to a knee by Kalani Jordan.
Is it fair to say, Booker, because I've said it a few times, is it fair to say the winner should be in line for a women's championship?
Oh, and a big chop there from Kalani Jordan. And now Kendall Gray's in big trouble as we see Lola Vice, the women's NXT champion, watching on. Either one of these women could be the new #1 contender. And ducking onto the clap. Oh, and a big chop there in response from Kendall Gray. And now Kalani catches another chop there.
To her friend there, as you see on crutches, the women's speed champion.
And now off the ropes there, Kalani Jordan. Nice splits. Off the rope. Gray, nice momentum. Catches Jordan. A nice counter. Jordan counters as well to a drop kick, dropping Kendall. What a move there by Kalani. And now Jordan with the kicks to the gut of Gray in the corner. And now Kendall Gray in trouble. Oh, and more kicks to the gut by Kalani Jordan. And now we see here Jordan looking for momentum. Oh, catches a back elbow from Kendall Gray. Jordan goes back at it. Oh, trips, hits the middle turnbuckle. Kendall Gray able to slide underneath Kalani, and looking across the ropes here, Jordan with a nice cartwheel. And no, went for the kick. Gray able to counter. Oh, and drops Kalani, and a drop kick to boot. And there's the kip up there by Kendall Gray, who's in this matchup.
Even 50-50.
And now on the outside apron here, Kalani, moved out of the way. And, answer with a big kick to the chin of Kendall. And now Gray on the ring apron now. Jordan looking for a tombstone, but Gray able to counter. Kalani dumped back inside the ring,
Smart there by
ducking under the right hand and a kick to the leg there and trips Jordan. And now Gray over the top rope with a stop in the cover here. And a kick out at 2 by Kalani Jordan.
Take it away from Kendall Gray. She's an extra.
What's up, Giants fan?
It's hard to argue.
He really is.
I don't think anyone is arguing.
Now we see here Kalani Jordan with the roll-up here, or I should say the counter on Gray after that roll-up. Another counter as Jordan kicks out. Gray, though, a nice roll through right to an ankle lock. A beautiful maneuver there, and Jordan throws Gray outside the ring. A nice counter by Kalani. And now over the top rope here. And now off the ring apron. The springboard moonsault takes out Kendall Gray. It's Kalani Jordan. Hits that springboard moonsault.
And no one does it like me.
Nobody does it like Kalani.
And I'm starting to mock Red Sinclair. Yeah, Red on crutches because of Kalani Jordan and her actions, which is still fueling the fear of Kendall Gray. Wow. This is a human game of chess.
Now a nice counter there by Kendall Gray. And now up to the top rope here. And what a frog splash crossbody there from Kendall Gray. Connecting to Kalani Jordan on the outside. Which one of these two women will be able to win the main event here in WWE NXT? Well, we'll find out after these commercial breaks here, guys. We're still side by side, so we'll try to keep up with the action here as Kalani Jordan gets thrown back into the ring by Kendall Gray. So Kendall now up on the ring apron here. Jordan trying to fight back, but catches a big shoulder to the gut. And now, tripping Kendall Gray, who stumbles onto the outside after landing hard on that ring apron. A great counter there by Kalani. And now Jordan on the outside, throwing Kendall, back first into the side ring apron, and again slamming the spine over and over again into the side of that ring apron there. And then, Kendall Gray gets thrown right into the steel steps as Kalani Jordan has the upper hand here in the main event of WWE NXT. Now trying to get Gray back inside the ring. Jordan in control here in this matchup. Ooh, and a nice stomp there from Jordan, and Gray trying to fight back in this matchup. All right, so we see here in the corner, Kendall Gray thrown into the opposite corner here, and Jordan picks her up and slams her down with a huge spine buster there, and Jordan in complete control here of this matchup. And now Gray catches a big shot there and stumbles into the corner, and a big shoulder right to the gut of Kendall there by Kalani Jordan. Hey, Timmy, how we doing, brother? Oh, and a nice roll through here by Kendall, the counter, but a kick out at 2 by Kalani Jordan. And now Jordan here, beating down Kendall Gray, went for the quick cover, but a kick out at 2. As we get back to this matchup here, guys. All right, guys, thank you for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Oh, and a nice chin breaker there from Kendall Gray as she tries to battle back here. Kalani went for that high kick. Gray went for one, too. And both of them just connected with elbows at the same time. Oh, and double sling blades as those bulldogs drop both ladies in the middle of the ring.
Kendall Gray hit it on the line. She went for broke, but then right there was the turning point for Kalani Jordan, who is finally able to string together some offense, which has brought us to this moment right now. And for Kalani, she wants that championship success again. A former TNA Knockouts champion. The first.
And now back inside the ring, Kendall Gray just tossed Jordan over the top rope. And now Kendall Gray looking for Kalani to get back in the ring. And oh, a big back elbow knocks down Jordan not once but twice. And then ducking under the clothesline. Oh, and a huge belly-to-belly suplex there takes down Kalani Jordan. And now we see here the straps are about to come off for Kendall Gray. And oh my goodness, she is fired up. And now picks up and slams Kalani Jordan. Kendall Gray in control. Another slam to Jordan here. And Gray looking for the finishing maneuver. Ducks under and picks up and slams down Jordan once again. And now in the corner, Kendall Gray. Uh-oh, Jordan able to catch her. And uh-oh, this is not where Kendall Gray wants to be, on the shoulders of Jordan here. Oh, but a nice counter to the roll-up, the cover, and a kick out in two. And Kalani doing everything she can to battle this offensive onslaught here from Gray, as Kendall Gray tries to get her opportunity once again for the NXT Women's Championship. And for as long as Kalani Jordan's been here, she is yet to be NXT Women's Champion. As we see here, a nice counter by Kalani, a kick to the gut, and now a clubby blow to the back and spine of Kendall Gray. Gray able to counter here. Jordan, though, springboard off the middle rope, and oh, a big diving elbow connects! And now, with that diving forearm, Kalani Jordan picks up Gray and answers with a powerbomb, the cover, and a kick out at two. What a move. That was close there. It looked like Kalani Jordan had it after that power bomb, but no.
And it grows close as the NXT universe now starting to get fired up.
So close that done with a 3 count, bitch.
Now you see here Kalani Jordan dragging the body of Kendall Gray into the corner as Jordan looks to get the victory here. And off the top rope, and oh no, Gray catches Kalani, and the ankle lock's applied. Kalani Jordan trying not to tap out. And now on the ropes here. Oh, a nice roll through there by Jordan. But oh my goodness, Kendall tries to hold on the roll through here. And a kick out, but oh no. Kendall Gray still holding on to that ankle. And Kalani trying not to tap out here. Kendall Gray drags her to the middle of the ring. Will Kalani Jordan tap out? Will Kendall Gray get the victory? What will happen in the main event here of NXT? And oh no, Kendall, after the counter, able to stop from running into that top turnbuckle. And now Jordan, running into the top turnbuckle herself. And now, going for that armbar is Kendall Gray, trying to force a tap out here by Kalani. A big matchup here, rolled through by Jordan, picks up Gray, and oh my goodness, no, the knees right to the face of Kendall Gray. I thought she was going to pick her up, but hit her in the face with those knee shots. And now, a double clothesline from both of these ladies, and now they're both down in the middle of the ring.
The shoulders went down. She went to plan B. Plan B was looking for
that. A big right hand connects. And a big kick to the gut connects from Jordan. A nice combination from Kalani. And now trying to get some movement back in that ankle. Oh, what a counter slam from Gray. The cover, but a kick out at two. What a main event here on NXT. Kendall Gray really taking it to Kalani. And oh no, Izzy Dane from behind attacking Lola Vice here. And now the Women's NXT champion getting jumped backstage, but back inside the ring, it's Kalani Jordan going after Kendall Gray. They're up on the top rope. Oh, and a standing Spanish fly by Kalani. The cover on Gray. And Kendall kicks out at two. What a standing Spanish fly from the top rope by Kalani Jordan. It wasn't enough to put away Kendall Gray. And now Kendall battling back as Kalani falls on the top rope here. But wait a minute. Now this is spilled onto the outside. Izzy Dane and Lola Vice going at it Sinclair got taken out on the outside, and the distraction there, oh no, may have cost Kendall Gray and Kalani. The split moonsault connects the cover, and your winner of the main event here on WWE NXT, it's Kalani Jordan! And what a victory for Kalani Jordan as the distraction pays off. Kendall Gray caught slipping, and Kalani now has her chance after this victory to possibly be the next #1 contender for the NXT Women's Championship.
Dragon looking at his plate. On the outside, he was in dire straits with that knee injury, but any means necessary. He said it and pinch it, and Kalani proved that was the way to get to the pay window, so to speak, tonight.
And what a big victory for Kalani Jordan. As you see Kendall Gray checking on Ren Sinclair. And now, oh, and a shove there by Kendall Gray. And shoving the champion once again, and Izzy Dame with the big boot from behind takes out Lola Vice, and Izzy Dame once again holds the Women's NXT Championship over the head of Lola Vice to end WWE NXT. What an incredible show, and thank you everybody for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show for this live play-by-play here for WWE NXT. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Not too bad of a show, guys, if you ask me. I think I'd give this one a grade of a B, and I think it was pretty damn good for the most part. And thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys next time here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget, we will be live Friday night for WWE SmackDown. Thank you guys for all the love and support. Don't forget to sign up for channel memberships on Tim Reynolds Show and help out the channel any way you can, even if that's just a little donation by clicking the link on the top of my YouTube page, signing up for channel memberships, or if you guys can just like and subscribe and share the content and live streams here on Tim Reynolds Show, it does mean a lot. So thank you guys so much. God bless you guys, and I hope you enjoyed this live play-by-play for WWE NXT right here on one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. It's Tim Reynolds Show. Now let's go. Peace out, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday night. Peace out.